that had I known, I wouldn't have ventured into this journey. I want to venture into it.
Don't skinny. As a Karimo, don't skinny.
I am still dealing with it financially and everything.
Auntie Karimo, don't skinny.
I will not be ashamed. I won't be ashamed to say it that had I known, I wouldn't have ventured into this journey. I want to venture into it.
Don't skinny. Auntie Karimo, and it's already bomb ti wa lórí yín. Wa okay. Wa okay rárá nǹkan ṣe yín.
Samilari, that that's why they use newspaper also. That it was even on his page.
Can you show wait. Can she prove that? That's the thing. Oba page is Oba page. Oba page is human resources. That is HRM Sir Elegushi. Scroll in. Oh, I want her proof. Does she have a
right now, but I can't play it because I have to.
No, it's not because she says it. I want to be on the right side of things.
Yeah, I know. You know, she will have her proof. That's why I'm saying that I've not finished. You know, she has not finished. She just started.
And also try to visit the page as well, because one thing I know is that when you make it mainstream media, it must not directly go to your own page. I mean, this has nothing to do with your own page. Mainstream media is more. I mean, it's there for everybody to access. The information is for everybody to access. You know, if he had gone to his page alone to say it, again, people will complain that why not coming to mainstream media.
But at the same time, he can post this also to his page.
Okay, but me, I think mainstream media is okay for me. And if he has done that, a disclaimer, then we will see. At least before Monday, people should be suspicious. Everybody's acting so quick before Monday. Iyabojo, I'm no longer in mobile movement. Falana, I've stepped down. And I say, this Baba team, believe me, be expecting after either this inquest, before this inquest or after this inquest. I said that thing since February. They will come and tell you that we have tried so much. People have been batching us. At this point, we can't continue. Now, whoever is interested, you can come and take over. Then, everything is tight. They have delayed the stuff. They have destroyed the case. Now, they are ready to let go. They are ready for you to come and continue from where they are failure. From where they are failure stop. Mission accomplished.
Papa, no, please, kindly look at this. I think his petition, because as in, check Sarah Potter 2 days ago.
Let me check. Well, it was good. That was the 70 days that I gave him. I think he completed yesterday. So that is a PR room. He later last go. He go follow the 7 days. Now go save and make a plan. Sahara. Who they take their petition serious? What's the heading? Is there any heading? Oh, Sahara reporter Oba Legushi Ademola. All right. Now let's go again. Lagos monarch Oba Legushi petitions police to probe 3 netizens who accuse him of fathering Mohbad's child, disassociates self from paternity saga. Their allegations have generated widespread controversies on social media platforms, as many social media users have been asking Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, to release her son, Liam, to her father-in-law, Mr. Joseph Aloba, to conduct a DNA test to ascertain the identity of the biological father of the boy. The Elegushi of Scãttèr Kingdom in the Etiosa local community development area of Lagos State, Oba Said Ademola has dissociated himself from the ongoing paternity saga involving Liam Aloba, son of the late singer Oluwa, popularly known as Mohbad. Continue. Now, some social media influence, including Abosede Comfort Ilesomi, a Nigerian based in Germany, and one Olubukola Boke-Jesse, popularly known as Boke-Jesse, who live in the United Kingdom, have reportedly been using TikTok to spread information that the monarch is the biological father of Mohbad's son. The allegation have generated widespread controversies on social media platforms as many social media users have been asking Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, to release her son, Liam, to the father-in-law, Mr. Joseph Aloba, to conduct a DNA test to ascertain the identity of the biological father of the boy. But Wunmi and her legal team have insisted that Mohbad's father must get a court order before Liam could be presented for a DNA test. However, Oba Elegush's statement issued on Tuesday by his media consultant Lambert and Curtis and signed by Deyemi Saka dissociated himself from the paternity saga, describing social media influencers insinuations as false and a figment of their wicked imagination. The statement read, "We are the media consultant to the Elegushi royal family, and we would like to respond to a new desperate attempt at dragging His Royal Majesty Obasai Ademola Elegushi to the needless paternity dispute over the son of Yorùbá Aloba popularly known as Mohbad. The widely syndicated falsehood was promoted by some persons with the underlisted profile on the social media app TikTok, namely Olori Music Production 2, Perkins Rose, and Westo for Life. Also, the same falsehood is being promoted by Auto Success Olubukola Jesse, Tenny Omo Ologo, and Tolani Ilesomi. First of all, this is to inform the public that the allegation is false and figment of the wicked imagination of these persons. Secondly, Human Resource HRM Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, through his lawyer, have filed a petition against these persons with the Nigerian police and other relevant security agencies in a bid to enforce his fundamental human rights and protect him from cyberbullies, while he is hopeful the Nigerian police will collaborate with relevant international security organizations in this quest for redress. Thirdly, it must be stated emphatically that Oba Elegushi, just as many Nigeria, is saddened by the sudden demise of Mohbad, demanded for thorough investigation and a quick dispensation of justice. While we pray to Almighty God to grant the Alobas the immense strength to bear this painful loss, we urge people to refrain from dragging the integrity of His Royal Majesty Oba Elegushi and the revered traditional institution he represents into public dispute. Anyway, at least they were able to respond to the 7 days that was given by Papariano. What do we do for it?
What do you do? Your name is not there now.
No, it's not me. I mean, whether my name is there or not, those that have their name, they mean anything. So what I'm saying is that I gave them 7 days to address this to address HRM, High Royal Majesty. Oh yeah. His Royal Majesty, High Royal Majesty, Elegushi. Now, they have addressed the concern that Oba Said Ademola Elegushi of Scãttèr Kingdom is not the father of a baby Liam. We all, in the statement of Oba Elegushi, we should manage our words on Oba Said Elegushi of being the father of baby Liam. I think we should put our energy on the legal team to push them to go through the legal route in ensuring that this evidence is cogent. Okay? We have called out Obaile Gushin. We have given him 7 good days. I think I remember it was last week, Sunday or Saturday. I don't remember. I think Saturday. Yes. I think
Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Yeah.
We gave Obasai Ademola Elegushin 7 days last week. And we're counting down. I've even forgotten the case. So this Saturday, that is next tomorrow, would have made it 7 days. But he responded to our surprise. He responded 2 days ago in this mainstream, on this mainstream page, Sahara Reporter, distancing himself. But again, he only requested for these persons to be investigated. I mean, just to see that they manage their words. He's not taking any legal action, and I don't think he's going to do so. As he has not sued them for any damages. He has not claimed that that as a result of that, he has suffered some particular damages and he wants compensations. I think he has not done so. But since we have called Obaile Gushi out and he has been able to respond through this means, I think we should be able to manage the way we continue to, emphasize that 100% without, unequivocally, without any doubt that he is the father of baby Liam. But instead, we may use some adjective like, in my own opinion, I think Liam resembled Obaile Gushi. Okay, this is to be more safer. Okay, it's to be more safer, but at the same time, put all our energy in saying that we push the team that represent us. We have the public team there. Let us tell Baba, go to Bankole, let them help you go and get DNA done for Liam. Guys, we have a son there, Bankole, who is a son and is ready to act on behalf of Baba. Why are they limiting Baba to only Taiwo Dumosu, who cannot even get DNA, who cannot even perform very well in the inquest? In fact, they need to replace Odumosu in an inquest, ordinary inquest. How can Odumosu? Where is a specialist of Odumosu? Criminal lawyer, civil lawyer. I asked all this while. I said, tell me one case, apart from being consultant to the Yoruba nations. Tell me one case that Odumosu has won in his life in Nigeria, not abroad. Tell me one case that he has carried and he has won that I can Google and I can see. They cannot show me anything. They run away. They run away. It's not a good thing to write about. We have Agbakoba. Agbakoba. Is that correct enough? Is that the spelling?
Yeah, Olisa Agbakoba.
Olise Agbakoba. Olise Agbakoba. We have Olise Agbakoba there that was proposed. Even that one passes Wahab safe. They reject them. What are these guys looking for? The public tell them, we want to give you son, Baba. Baba say, go and meet Muyiwa. It's like they are playing game. Baba is playing game. You send to Baba, Baba will send you bureaucratic republic. Baba will send you to Muyiwa. Must Baba send us to Muyiwa before accepting what we want? And when we go to Muyiwa, Muyiwa will say, we don't need that son. Give us the money that you want to use to get that son. We are interested of that money. The money can do a better thing. At least that money can, maybe you can buy food for house.
I don't know. Can I say something?
I hear you.
From what you just read about the press release from Legushi, he only disassociated himself from DNA saga. He's not saying that he's not the father of Lilian.
Let me go through it. Go on. Let me scan it. Just keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So if he disassociates himself from the DNA saga, that means it's just that he doesn't want anybody calling his name in this DNA deliberation. That's not to say that he's not the father.
Should I read it back again? When I get there, you tell me. Okay, should I read it back, everybody? Should I read it back, everybody?
Unless I'm missing something.
Guys, should I read it back? Should I read it back? Let everybody see. Comment section. All right. Now, this is the heading. The heading says, Lagos monarch Oba Elegushi petitions police to probe 3 netizens, that is online users, who accuse him of fathering Mohbad's child, disassociate self from paternity saga. I think the heading alone says it now. The heading alone makes him distance himself from the father of Liam. He said that is been accused. Let me read again. The heading. Lagos monarch Oba Elegushi petition police to probe 3 netizens who accused him of fathering Mohbad's child. Okay. Disassociate self from paternity saga issue.
Okay, I missed it. My fault.
That is the heading.
I missed that. I missed that fathering as the heading.
I don't know why didn't they include my name? Me that told them to respond in 7 days. You know,
they don't want to give you the credit. They don't want to give you the credit.
People are not even
for ordering them.
Go on, Aristo.
They don't want to give you the credit for ordering it.
Go on, Aristo.
Let me give a quick comment on this. You see, the Oba have done what he should have done beginning of this. And I think everybody should respect it. What this means is this. There is a public document where the Oba have dissociated himself from any paternity saga.
Aristo, a little bit audible.
Okay. Am I audible now? So the Oba have done what he should have done in the beginning when this thing was coming up. He has now gone to a public media, to dissociate himself from any paternity saga. What it then means is this. After the date that he has done this, he can sue anybody that drag him to this and tell the person to come with his or her evidence. If anybody wants to drag him in this, the person should get a concrete evidence ready and be dragging him. 2, if in this case, like the family want to do the test, and if they go ahead and do the test, and the child it comes negative, for example, comes negative that the child does not have the Aloba's gene, then you still can't link it to the Oba. You must be able to come with an evidence that it is the Oba that actually fathered that child. So what I will advise people, commentators, it is good we comment publicly and all that. But you can use it in a suggestive way. The man has done a public disclaimer. He now has power to sue anybody. He can send his lawyer to sue anybody. And the way they will sue is simply to say, come to court and show us that he is the father as you are claiming. What he has requested in his publication is for all those that have been talking about it, that he named, to be cautioned that now I have publicly disclaimed this. If you want to go on, you must come with evidence. And I think the right thing he has done. But I believe if any other person have evidence, concrete evidence, so just as we've always debated, the person can go on and talk about it. Then they can then meet in court. Thank you.
We no go die, yo. We no go die. We go dey learn. We no go die. You see, it's good to be educated. That's what I'm telling you. And I guess as you're going to other platforms, make sure you are telling them it's for their own safety. We try to be educated as people here, but they don't want to go on.
Are we sure this is authentic coming from the palace?
Who that aristocrat?
Because people are saying that Sarah Potter is Wunmi.
Aristocrat. How are you sure it's from Oba?
Yes, how we sure it's from the Oba aristocrat?
The lawyer is mentioned in the chamber.
Let me tell you something. Wait, Papariano, just as we always see on this platform, if you dispute something is not original, you must come with the original. If you feel it is not original, it's not from Oba, you need to come with the proof that it's not for him.
Exactly.
Who published it? Is there a chamber that published it?
Yes.
If you want to find out, go to that chamber and find out. That is why, but you just don't come out and say it's fake. When even you calling it fake, do not have original. We should always be guided when we make comments.
Let me read again. Let's go. The Elegushi of Scãttèr Kingdom in the Etiosa local community development area of Lagos State, Oba Said Ademola Elegushi has disassociated himself from the ongoing paternity saga involving Liam Aloba, son of the late singer Iyoluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. Some social media influencers, including one Abosede Comfort Ilesomi, I think that is Comfy. Abosede Comfort Ilesomi, a Nigerian-based in Germany, and one Olu Bukola Jesse, popularly known as Buki Jesse, who lives in the United Kingdom, have reportedly been using TikTok to spread information that Monarch is the biological father of spreading TikTok to spread information that the Monarch is the biological father of Mohbad's son. Their allegations have generated widespread controversies on social media platforms, as many social media users have been asking Mohbad's wife, Wunmi, to release her son, Liam, to her father-in-law, Mr. Joseph Aloba, to conduct a DNA test to ascertain the identity of the biological father of the boy. But Wunmi and her legal team have insisted that Mohbad's father must get a court order before Liam could be presented for a DNA test. However, Oba Elegushi, in a statement issued on Tuesday by his media consultant, okay, it means, okay, let's go. Oba Elegushi, in a statement issued on Tuesday by his media consultant, Lambert and Curtis, and signed by Deyemi Saka, disassociate himself from the paternity saga, describing the social media influencers' insinuation as false and a figment of their wicked imaginations. The statement read, "We are the media consultant to the Elegushi royal family, and we would like to respond to a new desperate attempt at dragging His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola Elegushi to the needless paternity dispute over the son of Iyoluwa, popularly known as Mohbad. The widely syndicated falsehood was promoted by some persons with the underlisted profile on the widely syndicated falsehood was promoted by some persons with the underlisted profile on the social media app TikTok, namely Olori Ebi Music Production 2, Part 2, Perkins Rules, and Westo for Life. Also, the same falsehood is being promoted by Auto Success Ola, Olubukola Jesse, Tenny Omologo, and Talani Ilesomi. First of all, this is to inform the public that the allegation is false and a figment of the wicked imagination of these persons. Secondly, High Royal Majesty HRM Oba Said Ademola Elegushi, through his lawyers, have filed a petition against these persons with the Nigerian police and other relevant security agencies in a bid to enforce his fundamental human rights and protect him from cyber bullies, while he is hopeful the Nigerian police will collaborate with relevant international security organizations in this quest for redress. Thirdly, oh my God, guys, type on the screen. Thirdly, it must be stated emphatically that Oba Elegushi, just as many Nigerians, is saddened by the sudden demise of Mohbad, demanding for a thorough investigation and a quick dispensation of justice. While we pray to Almighty God to grant their lovers the immense strength to bear these painful loss, we urge people to refrain from dragging the integrity of His Royal Majesty Oba Said Ademola Elegushi and the revered traditional institution he represents into public disrepute. Now, as I said again, we gave Oba Said Elegushi 7 good days on this platform to address this issue. We gave Oba Said Ademola. Is anybody speaking? I don't know. Something is. Is anybody speaking?
I want to say something, bro. I want to say something, bro. But
right, go on.
You hear me?
Go on.
God bless you. I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to say something. Waiting for my whole thing. We busy. I go like Vano come out now. Say waiting talk. At least it shows say Nigerians are working. They listen to Nigeria at least. For once, he writes reports. If we don't see so, but we can later do at least it shows say they respect Nigerians and they respect the post too. That one clear for one side. Why the other side now? One I want to go to now. I pray see Baba Mohbad illegal thing now. They see this thing will busy. They drop now. Now they need to take action now. If you busy now, all that police soldier, anything they want carry. May the car go meet Wunmi for us. May they go do this DNA come up for ground. Clear. So I not say anything.
Baba go for me. Baba need go for me. Forget DNA. Baba need go for me.
When they forget good for me, they don't need that.
Go pay your money. Go put
Papa, me I not pay that one. No. This DNA, may they do this DNA first. They have to do this DNA. When they do this DNA.
It's problem. We don't hear you. Go on.
So if when they do this DNA is very, very important to Wunmi and also for Baba Mohbad. More no where we did. More at least we all pray see may this speaking be Mohbad though. And our prayer. They will know what you will do. So more just made a drag Baba and illegal team made a go do this DNA. I don't see what they wait for this DNA. This DNA now waiting BC we never even need court order. Baba Mohbad, your family, now your picking be this one.
They need go fund me now, bro. They need go fund me for DNA. You don't pay, go pay now.
Baba, me, if any of them say when they pay, may they bring the proof for me, say then don't pay, then when me bring and come out, say they pay for the good for me, may they bring that proof come out, I will pay. So that will not be problem. They should bring their proof first. When they bring their proof, they post and hard. Say, see, we have for pay. That one I confirm, I will go pay now. I know, man. I will
trust them. Just go pay. They will do it. Just trust them.
But I'm going to go pay that canteen and I'm going to go pay. How do we say we all of us there? With the cities now, you suppose to know now. The one where they first pay, we first confirm for lunch platform yours now. They don't see proof come out.
So that let me inform our French people about the Oba Elegushi. Bonne soirée encore, mes frères et sœurs, mes familles et vous tous qui m'écoutez à cette heure. Nous ici à cette place à Papariano, nous avons donné 7 jours à Oba Elegushi Said Ademola pour que il adresse la situation de le bébé Liam. Mais avec son bonne réputation, avec ces 7 choses qu'on a données, le roi Oba Said Elegushi a disposé à Sahara Reporter 2 jours passés que lui il se distance par rapport à l'enfant de Mohbad, que lui n'a rien à faire avec cet enfant et que lui demande que nous, les gens qui utilisent le internet, pour que nous ne son nom encore à n'importe quel temps à cette saga du père de Mohbad. Merci beaucoup. Now in Chinese. Vun Shong Wan Shin Shongin Oba Said Ademola Elegushi Vinhin Von Son Wongon Vun Mohbad Vun Son Wong Shongon Vun Now Vun Son Wong Sahara reporter Wong Song Wong Vun Zhang Shong Song Shang Said Ademola Oba Elegushi Vun Zong Zang Chai. All right.
Mariano.
How you doing, bro?
I greet you. I'm driving. There might be noise from my behind. There might be
after
noise.
That 7 days, I will tag this guy. Go on.
Let me quickly say something. You see, thank God the Oba came to distance himself. But however, I underline that particular word that Wunmi has asked Baba to go and bring court order. That particular word, they use it to favor Wunmi, trying to say nobody will come out for the DNA team. Yes, court order. They may not be able to get court order in Lagos, but you can get court order from anywhere as far as it is Nigeria. That is why you see these politicians.
Don't forget jurisdiction. Don't forget jurisdiction.
Okay, I know what I'm saying.
No, you have to keep talking about jurisdiction. And Lagos matter there.
Yes, they matter there for Lagos, but sometimes you can get a court order from somewhere.
Okay.
For the matter to be heard. You get what I'm saying? The media consultants did a very good thing by coming out to write this thing. Yes, we agreed now. Okay, he distanced himself. But how did they came about mentioning Wunmi and the court order? That is a threat to the public. That is a threat to the case that, without court order, nobody will be able to talk about it. You get what I'm saying, sir? So I want us to look into that area.
No, we can use words like, I think that baby looks like Oba Elegushi. That is an opinion. That is not a damaging. That is not an emphatic statement.
Okay, but Baba Legati not get court order already now.
When he's coming to distance himself, he shouldn't be mentioning that there is a reason for the DNA to be done. That is the court order which Wunmi has come out with. What is their business with that one? They got no business with that. Come distance yourself, do your disclaimer, and that is it. But unfortunately, they have gone to err again in another way to be in favor of Wunmi. I rest my case.
Yes, they are technically behind it. I mean, but what can you do? Let the legal team too. Let them join. See, Hitman, look at the thing here. We have a son, which I will be promoting very soon. Let this after this next inquest, everybody will pay their little time there. Even me, I will pay my money there. It's safe.
No problem about that.
I will be clear. Yeah, I will clear my conscience that indeed I'm supporting just for Mohbad. I'm supporting those that can answer questions, those that can try and help and do their best for Mohbad to get justice. Not players. Not players. I don't like being played. It's not good.
If you watch it for a very long time, I have stopped commenting on this thing, but I keep watching. Because it has come to be a thing of tip-tap thing.
Exactly.
People want to make money. Some people want to make money. Some people are just joking, you know.
Hitman, Baba lawyer cannot get DNA. Why don't you let the son, public son, to get authorization from Baba to act on behalf of Baba? They said no. You see, that's what people don't know. They have captured Baba. They who are there, they can't get it done. No one someone else to come and get it done.
Even when they go to the criminal court, both Baba lawyer and the public lawyer, they are all going to be hammering on the same thing. Why the separation?
I feel like crying for this man.
You wouldn't
just I don't know. Just I don't know what issue you have with Ada Wunmi. Okay, But I think I will encourage you. This unmute yourself. I don't know this. Can Ada come here? Can we have this Ada? Is Ada?
If they can do account.
Ada, I want to speak to her to see her own part of the story. Is there anybody here who can connect us to Ada or bring up? Let us speak to her on the live.
Hashtag say no to GoFundMe. 6 days or 4 days to the.
If Lady Harris is there, she can.
Yeah, my concern is they should do the one they've taken. Let us accountability also is very important because at the time, like I heard that they do full t-shirts or something over $500,000. I didn't see how many people that wear the polo. So all this, they should come and do accounts how they are spending the money. We should see how much that enter there, so we cannot put our trust in them. Unless
don't forget that Yekudi is out of what? Just from about. Wow, Yekudi must not be out. Voila. Don't worry, she will come back.
Paparano. That aspect of the t-shirt that she's talking about was individual donation, and that made that available by herself. It's not from any foundation. That's her personal money.
That's other money.
I was there when they said, wait. Arisoka said something earlier. I just keep quiet because I don't want to be arguing back and front. He said, when I said they said they already paid this money for lawyer, it was because of, that is what I've been hearing from Lady Iris, that we've paid this lawyer. We paid this lawyer. So why are they not using this lawyer? So there was no explanation that we pay part of the money. Ever since I've been hearing from my mouth.
Jesus, you misunderstood. There is no time.
You are misunderstanding everything. You are misunderstanding everything. If you want to know about what goes on there, you go to...
First, you have to take it easy. Remove any fear from your mind, first of all. Okay? We want to help, but we want to be logical. So we can be logical to have you understand. All right? There is no time either that you have ever heard anybody saying they have paid the lawyer all the money. But if you have paid somebody...
So why is anybody saying no to San? No to GoFundMe? The GoFundMe is not going into Weston's account. It's not going into Arifa's account.
I don't like false hopes. Me, I will tell you how it is. But Monday, I would describe Monday as a day of hope. A day that can change the game in justice for Mohbad. Because those who have heard me speak before know that I'm very, very passionate about this Coroner, because the Coroner is what predicates how the trial will go. If the Coroner is well put together, with all the witnesses in place, all the facts and evidence put together, organized, we will definitely have a good go at the trial. Because the right people who the Coroner will recommend as culpable will be tried at the court. I do not want any trial that will be malicious or a cause of vengeance. I want the people who are responsible for the death of Mohbad to be brought to book. So that is why we need to call in more witnesses who will come in and testify, give evidence to let us know what happened on the 10th of September at Ikorodu. There will be corroboration, confirmations of whatever eyewitnesses will come together. I saw this. I didn't see this. Oh, I remember. I saw this happen. That is what the Coroner Inquest is about. It's just a fact-finding court. It's not a regular court. It's fact-finding. All these facts gathered together, and when the facts are brought in, plus the documentary evidence will be tendered by the pathologist, then the coroner magistrates can arrive at conclusive reports to say, in my opinion, on the facts and evidence that was brought for me, I hereby recommend the following people for trial at the High Court. Now, this coroner report will also be incorporated into the file that the police had earlier built up. And file will be duplicated and sent to the office DPP. I have, it's very critical because I heard it from the court, is that the file has already been duplicated at the DPP. The DPP is also waiting. The DPP means the Directorate of Public Prosecution. So the DPP is also waiting. They are also waiting for the coroner report. They are also waiting for the pathologist report and the toxicology, so that they can put all these things together, read all these things together, and arrive at what we call a legal advice. The legal advice will be drafted by a chief state counsel or a state counsel, who will, the AG, the attorney general, will look at it, and then they will advise, oh, I hereby agree that these people should be recommended and be tried at the criminal courts. That's where our energy should be put. Where do we go from here? What happens now that the Learned Silk has come in? It's a sign of hope. And then we can now say, okay, if these witnesses are brought in, do we have a good chance of getting justice? If we begin to bicker from now to tomorrow about how the legal team was inefficient and how the new ones are going to bring all the miracles and all everybody to, we will just be chasing shadows. So let's look at how we can assist the legal team by gathering facts, evidence. All these videos are seen flying everywhere, everybody analyzing. Gather them, hand them over to the legal team, so that the legal can put it together and also assist the office of the DPP with evidence. This is what we should be doing as the people, as the public, because I know that we deeply love Mohbad. All this fracas, me, I always say it, fracas is interesting. When I hear Gbasgbos, I used to laugh, but it's very draining. By the time we finish listening to Gbasgbos, we get tired and nothing is achieved. So let's just move forward from all this. I have said it, the Learned Silk Wahab Shitu SCN is a man that will bring order to the whole thing, everything encompassing. He's going to come and put a little order to it, so there will be no more informations flying. Oh, I just called the lawyer. The lawyer just told me that the magistrate stood up at 2 o'clock. Let me tell you something. You see that generator thing happening that I've been hearing people talking and saying they will carry generator there. It makes me laugh. I am a practicing lawyer in Lagos State. I'm a litigation lawyer, and I go to court at least 3 times a week. At least I can have 5 days in court. There is a general notice that has been sent since January to all courts by the Chief Judge, Honorable Justice Aloba. He directed that all court generators be put off at 2 p.m. Now, this is a condition that we cannot change, because personally, on my own, I have tried to contact certain people who I believe could assist us to see if we could bring our own diesel to power the gen. I didn't get any positive feedback. I did not, because they explained of how we needed to get approvals from the CJ. And those approvals could take weeks. So we were advised, it's better to sit early, start early, so that even if the gen goes over 2, you have achieved something very, very, very tangible. I go to court by 9. Some judges sit at 9 on the dots. And before 2, they are able to run through their course lists, and they're able to do at least 2 trials in a day. I know it's not encouraging. I'm not feeling happy that a generator in Lagos State, despite all the revenue that comes in, goes off at 2. But this is the reality, and we have to adjust accordingly. So what do? Is it not better that we prevail on the courts to sit earlier? If the coroner courts can sit at 10, we have 11, 12, 1, 2, 4 hours to at least take at least 2 to 3 witnesses, which will be enough progress in a day. Than the coroner court sitting at 1 p.m. and the gen goes off at 2. What possible, how much evidence can be taken in 45 minutes? Because generally, the coroner court has a lot of lawyers. In fact, taking appearance alone takes about 15 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. For those who have been at the coroner court, because there are so many lawyers sitting down, waiting, and the appearance must be taken. So let's just try to see how we can make things easier, so that we can make progress. Because every time we don't make any progress, it's a win for the enemies. And that's a fact. So I rest my case. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Mama. You too. You've touched on everything. Prince K. Crown, please, before you go to bed, please, you can have the floor, please.
Yeah, sorry. Well, to be honest, I'm really tired right now because as far as I'm concerned, we just need to learn how to like. I think the whole talk of this thing is just getting too much. You know, in my own opinion, in what I've been able to realize is that we talk more than we act. We talk more than we listen. You know, especially Mr. Muiwa. When you talk and give suggestions and give advices and all of those things, and nobody listens to you, it becomes so frustrating. And so everybody, we just we're saying so many things. Most of the time we are even saying the same thing in different ways, but there's no action. And what I've come to realize is that whatever one of the ways that we can harmonize ourselves, all the groups, in fact, and everybody, the comment section and all of those things, one of the ways we can harmonize all of them is for us to be mission oriented. Many of us are not mission oriented. Many of us are not go-getters. Yes, we just have. We know that yes, the goal of all of these things we are doing is to have justice, but we are not mission oriented, and there's no action plan in all of this. I know I can comfortably, or maybe let me just say, I can say that there are plans, there are different ideas, beautiful ideas that Bossman, the Diviners, have dropped severally, not one, not two. But at the end of the day, it's like I don't hear, and at the end of the day, you have to do whatever thing you have to do yourself. So it's time for us to make sure that we know what we are doing. We know where the problem is, and we try as much as possible to fix it. Then we need to manage our information. The reason why we are having so many information right there is because many of us are gossip in nature. And any small thing you just hear like this, you just want to gossip it to another person. So the question is, who is actually doing the gossiping? Who is doing the gossiping? So information management and giving the right person the right information, giving the right person the right kind of information. By the time you gossip something to someone that doesn't know how to keep those words, it becomes a problem. Another thing is that the information that many of us have, what do we do with it? So I think all of those things that people are highlighting, that we are highlighting, are the things that they should really work on. The information you are getting, what are you doing with it? Are you just coming online to just cast the information? Okay, now me that you are telling the information, what do you want me to do with it? Just to listen to you. So it means we are not working. It means nothing is working. We are just talking, as far as I'm concerned. Like, we are just talking. So we need to be mission oriented. We just need to sit back and listen more and act more. Act more, then make sure that whatever information you are giving out is well verified, and apart from the fact that it's been verified, it's been agreed on. Once we agree on information that this information is going to go out, then let's stick with it. If, for instance, as far as I'm concerned, the way I do things is that, or the way information is being channeled and is being protected. You protect your information. If I tell you something now, and if it's not the right time for you to go and say it, and you go and say it out, I will come out and debunk it, as far as I'm concerned. Because you can't make me the fool. You can't make me look like an idiot in front of people. So we must learn how to respond to information. We must be swift with our information. Being swift with information. If you check our social media today, everybody wants to break news. And one thing about journalism is that it is not about who break the news that is credible. It is not. Credibility about information is not who say it first. Credibility about information is being true, being honest, and being timely. Being timely is not that I mean not that person say it. If, for instance, something happened by 9 o'clock, something happened at 9 o'clock, You don't just have to come out to say, I'm the first one. No, you make your research, you make all the necessary things, all the suggestions people are bringing. Someone should be delegated, to receive those information. There should be channels of feedback. Okay, the legal team, the PR. Okay, what do we have today? What are the feedback we're able to get today? The feedback, okay, because the PR has gone to every other platform, he has listened to different things that people are saying. He has been able to collate those information and say, okay, these are the feedback. This is what we are hearing today. Okay, so what do we do? And from there, the meeting is going to be discussed. Okay, this is it. The most common demand. You arrange those demands in priorities. The most common demand is what you solve, and you go back there to give it to other people or to give it out to the public. You mustn't make the public shouldn't get frustrated before you answer them. It's just like a Nigerian thing that until there's a protest in the country before the governor or the president will come and address the people. No, it shouldn't be so. And another thing is that follow the money. You need to find a way to gain the trust of people, and it's very easy. Thank God that everybody is still interested, or people are still interested in the case. If it were to be the case whereby the public is no longer interested, then we'll be thinking about how do I gain the trust. But people are still interested, so you still have an opportunity to gain the trust back. So channels of information should be created. Who are the people that will be collating that feedback? The legal team might not be able to be doing the collating of feedback because we need a social media oriented person that will be able to collect feedback. People that will be on ground. And when you collect those feedback, you pass it down to the right authority or to the authority, and they do justice to it and get the PR. Okay, go and disseminate. If it is going to be in the press conference or if it's going to be like a press release, you put it down there. You give that information out. It will be like, how did these people know that we're even discussing about this thing? How did people, you are solving problem before the needs arise. That means you are 5 steps or 10 steps ahead of even the people, because you have people that are thinking, that are getting those results, that know what they want. It's just like you are planting, just like a management now. You are planting somebody to act like a public person that will feel the same pain that the public will be feeling. But definitely the person is in the management team. So this is the person that will do that report. So we need to. Another thing I need to talk about is harmonizing. We need to harmonize ourselves. But there can't be unity. There can't be harmony if there's no unity. So we need to be united. And being united is about agreeing to be one, to be vision-minded, to be goal-oriented and mission-minded. That is just it. You have to be. We have to have this unity. Yes, there's unity in diversities. We all have our different what we believe, and we have all our personal value. And this is it. If anyone knows that their personal value does not align with what the mission we have set, for every inquest, there should be a mission. For every donation, there should be a mission. For everything, that this justice of mobile have been broken down. The structure, there should be a mission for it. Okay, fine. What do we want in this inquest? What do we want to achieve? What is our goal? Yes, we have a long-term goal. Then we should have a short-term goal, something that we can easily achieve within the space of how many times. If there have been a goal, if there have been a mission, okay, a goal for the inquest, what is the goal? Is it just to come out here spending and prime boy talk? Is that the goal, or should that be the goal? And I think, in as much as we are approaching any legal team should be able to send us a proposal. They should tender the proposal and will show the public that this is their proposal, this is what they want. That way we'll be able to detailed one, we'll just summarize it and we'll summarize it to be published. It should not be too long for public people to read, and highlight some of the key areas. Okay, what would this lawyer want to come and do? Let the lawyer pitch his stance. Pitch his stance. Let the pitch its ideas or proposals. Let us also have that confidence that this is not just about being a son. We all know that. But if a lawyer is going to like send us something that everybody can see and can say, okay, wow, this lawyer is sound, this lawyer can give us what we want, there's going to be support to the lawyer team. That is where we're going to get that support. And if whatever thing the lawyer is charging, it should break it down. It's going to be in that proposal, that mini proposal is going to be there. So that by the time we are asking for donations, the public have already seen it. That, okay, this is what the lawyer is going to collect. So it's not just to come and tell us that the lawyer is coming to collect this. No. People who are giving this money are demanding for accountability. And that is what accountability means also. Now, accountability, again, doesn't mean it has to do with money. Because sometimes when we talk about accountability, everybody's mind is always going about money. No, we have to hold somebody responsible. If anything should go wrong, that person has to be, even if it is the host that are saying what it is not verified, they should be held responsible for what they say. No matter the love you have for that host, or no matter the love you have, they should owe them to it. That, okay, you said this. And we should make sure that everybody should be able to own up to whatever thing they say. So we have a whole lot to do. And like I said, information management is the key. Having the right information to channel down to the public. What to say, what not to say. If you are being asked a question in the public and you don't know, you have nothing about it, you note it down. Then you just tell them you have no idea about it, or you are going to get back to them. And while you're getting back to them, you don't have to. It shouldn't take long. It shouldn't take long. You should come back there and notify them of their answers, that you're able to get the answers to their questions. Don't leave the public hanging. Don't leave people hanging. Don't leave them hanging. This is a brand on its own. This case is like a brand on its own. And professionals in the field are supposed to be working at the forefront of this. In as much as we're going to be having professionals also, we also need to have people that are going to be on the ground, learning how to carry everybody along. It is not easy really to organize people. We all know that. Human beings are the most difficult people to organize. We all know that. But we should also understand that there are people that are not of the same pedigree with us, and all of this. So we need to also carry them along as well. Like Mama Meso has said, or someone has said, whatever information you are given should be in a layman language. So whoever that is going to be dishing out information, if it is the legal team that will be doing that, if it is not the legal team, and I will suggest that for every meeting that anybody will be having, the PR should be present in every meeting. Even if it's the legal team that is having that meeting, the PR should be present there. Because you can't go and make some damages and you're expecting the PR to perform magic. It's not going to be possible. You can't come and tell me to debunk or to write something that I know nothing about. Or when you were discussing it, you never told me about it. That is another problem again. So whatever meeting they will be having, if it is Mindamuiwa or even if it's the host that decide to have a meeting, the PR must be present in all of this meeting. The PR is just going to be like an eye, between a intermediary between the public and the legal team, and even if it is a group that needs to discuss or anything and wants to pass out information to Mr. Muiwa or to the legal team, the PR must be present there. So that, and when whatever the PR now gets to, if it is this group now that wants to say something, the PR should be, if it is Lady Harris and her group, let the PR be present, or let them delegate somebody that will be working as a PR for them that will channel the message down to the PR. We should not just jump protocols. We should not jump structures. The fact that we are jumping structures and jumping protocols is what is putting us into problems. So we should do things professionally and should handle things with wisdom. So I don't really have much to say, but I believe with the few things I've said, learning how to disseminate information properly and rightly, timely. We should not wait for the public to get angry, to start revolting before we now start trying to be doing fire brigade approach. And we should have a mission. We should have a goal that we want to achieve. For this inquest, what do we want to achieve? After the inquest, what do we want to achieve? Now, the last time we heard that they took a permission or maybe this thing from the court to write to the High Court for private autopsy. What are we saying about that? Have they written it? We don't know. Nobody knows if they are written it. Or what are they waiting for? Now, if the inquest, if not go to inquest, will it be brought into the inquest again? Even if as the High Court granted them the permission to go and do it,